Football fans. Welcome to Carolina Varsity's Southern District 7 2A Week 10 assessment. And Jeff Miller
Anthony Perkins.
and Anthony. Um, Pretty much, we're doing the Southern District 7 2A, and this is pretty simple right here. Pretty.
Well, it looks simple, but it's not. uh, I think the top spot's decided in that conference because East Lincoln's 8-0 overall, 4-0 in the conference. They have West Caldwell, Maiden week after next week, not this Friday, but next Friday, and then West Lincoln. Now, that looks like a pretty good schedule for them, but Maiden right now is in the number 2 spot, and they're going to be doing everything they can to take over that number 1 spot. So, and then you have in the second spot is Maiden. They're 4-0 in the conference, 7-1 overall. The only team they lost to was a 4A West Caldwell. Lincoln is at 3-1. Conference record 6-2 overall. They still yet have Newton Conover, West Caldwell, and Maiden the last week of the schedule. So Maiden's got 2 very tough games to close out the season against Lincoln and East Lincoln. And then West Caldwell also has a 3-1 record along with Lincoln. They have a 5-3 overall record. They're remain on the schedule for them is East Lincoln, and Bunker Hill, and so they've got a pretty rough road to hoe. And then Newton Conover 1-3 in the conference, 4-4 overall. They still yet have to play Lincoln, and then they have Bunker Hill and Bandy's the 2 bottom teams in the conference. And then West Lincoln coming in at 1-3 in the conference, 4-4 overall, same record as Newton Conover. They still yet have Maiden, Bandy's, and East Lincoln to play, so they got 2 tough teams that they got to play. Bunker Hill 0-4 in the conference, 2-6 overall. Bandy's 0-4 in the conference, 0-8 overall, and Bunker Hill and Bandy's, they're out of it. They're out of it. The only thing they can do is spoil it for somebody else. So the teams that I think that are imported are East Lincoln, of course, but they got it sewed up as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure they got a playoff spot already sewed up. Probably the number 1 spot as well. So it's going to be between my opinion is between Maiden and Lincoln, who comes in number 2 and who comes in number 3.
But do not. Don't discount Maiden possibly, sneaking up on East Lincoln because, I saw East Lincoln play one time and they are a little vulnerable on the defensive side, but I do see East Lincoln topping Maiden to finish out the conference, and I do think number 2 will come down to the final week of the season between Maiden and Lincolnton and Newton Conover. I see you guys getting one more loss, and that's to Lincolnton, but against Bandy's and Bunker Hill, y'all are going to make the playoffs if you take care of business with those 2 teams. And West Caldwell.
West Caldwell's already got a 5-3 record, but they're probably looking at 2 more. The potential for them to lose 2 more games is high. They got to play. They play East Lincoln Friday, and they play Lincoln the week after that.
Then they got Bunker Hill the final week, which should put the nail in that coffin. And then the only team I'd say that's really on the bubble if they win one more game is West Lincoln. If they can take care of business against Bandy's, they might be able to sneak in. They might be able to sneak in and take a wild card spot. But even at 5 wins, you're not guaranteed playoff spot, given that their conference would be 2-5 overall. So, good luck right there.
Anything's possible. I don't think I really don't think West Lincoln's got a shot at the playoffs. I don't. Not with Maiden and East Lincoln still on schedule. Now Newton Conover and I think the 4th spot's going between West Caldwell and Newton Conover. Right now, West Caldwell got the edge with 3-1 in the conference. Newton Conover's got 1-3, but Newton Conover's got the easier schedule, and so there's a very good potential that those teams will finish 4-3 in the conference.
And don't forget, West Lincoln beat Newton Conover, West Caldwell beat Newton Conover in the head-to-head. I mean, West Lincoln's only got 1 conference win, so that's that's pretty much our wrap up on the Southern District 7 2A. In a nutshell.
Yep, find out more about it as far as who is and what positions they finish up in the conference, and really won't know really until next week. And so of course it still won't be finalized, but we'll know a whole lot more after next week.
Nope. That's our wrap up, and we hope that you guys have a great week.